Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. In today's video, we are drawing Dio from Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. And this video was requested by Pikachu, so thank you so much for the request. And yeah, we're just gonna draw Dio's big face. So yeah, not much else to say. So get your pencils ready, and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Dio here, we're going to draw a big circle. Make it a good size. Again, you don't have to keep it super dark, but just nice big size circle. We're going to base the head off this. And then we can do the crosshairs, which are just two lines going across like this. And then for his face, he has a very square face, so you're going to get a line going down, kind of that's his jaw, it's going to go up, and then in, and the rest of his head is going to go around like this. You get kind of weird like planes, like that for his jaw. His eyes are going to be somewhere around here. He's going to have a nose. Then his big mouth is going to go up and be like this big kind of U shape. Like that. And then we're going to have an ear over here. And then for his neck, it starts about here and just kind of wraps around. And it's a super huge neck. All the JoJo characters are super buff. And then we're going to get like kind of like this oval type shape here. And then another one, it's going to go about here. And then it's going to go down. We're going to get like a shoulder pad. And then another shoulder pad about there. Like that. So that's pretty much good for the gesture. Now we're going to go jump into some detail. And for this one, I actually like starting out with his nose. So basically we're going to start around the center here. And his nose is going to start kind of like right under this line. It's going to be a curved line that curves down and in a little bit like this. And then off that, we're going to go slightly below it. And then we're going to draw a curved line, like a big U. And it's going to be a line going down at the end here and then curve in. And then same thing here, it's going to go down and then curve in slightly. And then you're going to get two U shapes right here for his nostrils. And then you're going to get another little curved line that curves up like that. So that's his nose. Then for his eyebrows, they go slightly above this one, and you get two kind of big C shapes like this. That kind of like touch each other. And then it's going to be a line going up. And it's going to go straight into the eyebrow here. It's going to curve down like that. This one's just going to go up and then over like that. And then for his eyebrow, you're going to start off by making like a little curved line here. And then it gets into like a little spike. And it's going to go up. And over and then in right there. And then this is pretty good for the bottom there. And then kind of same thing, just opposite direction on this side. Curved line, up, over, and down. Like that. And then once we got that in, we can kind of start drawing in his head shape, which his head shape's pretty simple. It's basically like this curved line that starts here, goes down an diagonal, then goes straight down. And like Dio's face, it's very like straight and square. So it's going to be like kind of like a straight line, kind of curve in a little bit here. There's a slight curve to it, so you want to definitely include that, but it's pretty much a straight line going down. And then it rounds off about here for the chin and goes up a little bit. Then from the chin, it's just a straight line that goes up and straight up. Like that. Alright, now that we got that down, we can kind of draw in his eyes. So this his eyes are pretty much, it's a line going up. And then kind of straight across. There's a slight curve to it, but it's pretty much straight across. And it goes into like a point here. And then goes down, and it kind of curves out a little bit, and then straight on the bottom, like that. And then next line, it's going to do the same thing, just kind of in the opposite direction here. It just kind of gets to the end of the eyebrow there. Kind of curve down and then curve in like that. And now, just for some more detail, we're going to basically start from this angle again, or this little corner. And we're going to hug the shape that we have for the eyebrow right here. And you could shade that in black. I think this is like his eyelashes. Actually, no, those are his eyelashes. Like that. And then same thing on this side. You're basically going to just kind of hug this shape, make it thicker, and then just kind of shade it in. Like that. Whoop. Like that. Same thing, just other side. Now we could draw on his eyes, which are two little circles on the bottom here, and he's kind of looking down. Like that. And then you get another little circle on the inside that's touching the bottom line. Like that. Simple stuff. And then just kind of like some detail lines for his eyes. There's a curve line like right underneath. And then a little curve line that curves down and up a little bit, like that. There's a little curve line here, like that. And now we could jump into his smile, which his smile is like super big, super kind of goofy. But basically we're going to start about here and draw a kind of like M, like it goes up, down, kind of up again, and then straightens out here. This one's very subtle, but like there's a little bump to it. And here a line's going to go up and over for his top lip. And then for his teeth, you're going to get a curve line that curves down and into a spike. And it's going to get like a little two bumps here. Like that. Go into another spike. And then curve up, over, and up like that. And then you get a curve line that curves down like here, like that. And now we're going to connect the smile off. So we're going to start a little bit before this line. Draw a curve line that curves up and over like that. Just kind of straighten that out a little bit. Now that we got his top teeth down, we kind of draw his bottom teeth in. Which is very similar to this. You basically get a spike, goes down, little curve here, into another spike, and kind of goes over like that. And then his tongue starts about in this corner and it goes up, curves in. And then once you get like a good curve here, you're going to start about in the middle here and just draw another curve like that for his tongue. And you get a little curve line right here for his teeth. And then if you want to, you can kind of shade all this in black. Like so. And then you get a curve line here for his smile. And then for his jaw, there's like another little curve line here that bumps up and then down. Or his chin, not his jaw. His chin right there. And then he has some face lines, which start about here, and they just simply curve over and then down like that. And then this line curves over and down like that. And once we got that down, we kind of draw on his ear, which his ear just kind of goes off here, curves down, has like a little like inward curve to it, goes over and in like that. Then for his ear details, there's a curve line, curves up like this, and then up and then over, and get two little like kind of wavy curves like this, and then you get like a little circle here and a curve line going in like that. And he's also wearing earrings, so he has one circle one right there, and then two kind of like rectangles right here. And then once we got that down, we kind of draw on his headband, and that kind of goes into his hair. So his headband kind of starts about here. If you want to, you can kind of gesture it in. Kind of wraps around like this. And where the circle is, we're going to draw like a heart. So it's going to just be a heart, basically a curved line. Goes down, another one, curves into the middle like that. And then there's some depth to it, so we're going to start about here and draw a line going down, hug this, and there's going to be a line connecting this point to that one. And then it's just going to curve up and over. Very simple. And now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And then basically for like his hair gesture, since we got like a good size for his head, his hair is pretty much going to be like that, and then a little bit off here, something like that. So that's pretty good for how big his hair is going to be. So now we can jump into detail. And he has two long bangs at the start here that go up, curve over, and then kind of get wavy. There's no real set shape to this, but it's kind of like a wavy kind of S-curve down, and then a curve going up. I think this one goes into two spikes, and then it's going to follow and then curve in like that, but not touch. You'll see the curve, but it won't actually touch like the heart. And then you're basically going to get the same shape on this side, line going up, over, kind of S-y curve line. Again, two spikes is usually pretty good, and up, and then curve in like that. And then you're basically going to just keep getting more kind of curvy, wavy line shapes like that. Another one over there. Kind of get a curve line that curves in here. One that goes down and over, up. Get that second spike in there. Curve it up. And a little curve line here. That's pretty much good for his bangs. Actually, I don't like this one. I don't know, it looks like his hair got like fried. I think it's too sharp, so we're going to change that. There we go, it's better. And then for his hair going across, basically it kind of breaks off into a couple spikes. So about here, need more pencil. So about here we're going to draw a curve line that curves up and over like that, and then curves in. There'll be a line that curves in here like that. And then we're going to get another line that curves over. Another one that curves over and goes into like a big spike here. Another one that kind of curves over and in. Start about here. A little curve line that kind of goes into like a spike here. And over here, you get these big kind of like wavy spikes almost. It's kind of hard to explain the shape, but if you're looking at like a picture, it's kind of something like that. And then he has some hair covering his ear over here, which is lined straight down. And you get just kind of like 3 spikes that go up. See a little bit of the headband here. And then you get 2 spikes going out here, like that. And then he has 3 spikes going at the bottom of his neck here. So 1, 2, and 3. Like that. And then for his hair also, you can kind of draw detail lines in there. So starting from like corners like this, you can just kind of draw curve lines. Kind of curve in, make them go in like separate directions like that. Just kind of follow the hair shape. If you want, you can kind of put like lines kind of close together. Just kind of, no real rhyme or reason, just kind of follow the shape of the hair when you're doing it. So don't have lines going like this way, have them like flow with the hair. So there's no real set way to do it, but just adding a couple of those really help bring it out a little bit more. And once we got that down, we can kind of draw on his neck, which his neck is pretty simple. Basically just this curve line that curves in like this. Another little curve line here. And then a curve line going across on this side. And then you're going to start a little bit below this one. Just show it's kind of like bending over his like muscles of his neck. And then once you got that down, we can kind of draw in his like collar vest thing he has on. It's basically just a curved line like this that curves down. And then another one that curves down and over like that. Then you get a line that curves up and then over. And then here, we're just going to get a big curved line right there. And then this one, we're going to start about here and just draw a curved line like that. One that hugs it. And then at the end of this line, we're just going to go down and in. And you get a little gap oval type thing right there. And then this just goes into another shoulder pad. There's another little curved line here. And then we can just finish off the neck like that. And I believe that's all there is to drawing Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, so like JoJo characters are kind of complicated. So that's why I just wanted to stick with Dio's just face, because like there's just a lot of detail in it. So yeah, so here's the sketch that we just drew. I'm going to put this over on this side for a little bit. Here is the ink version I pre-drew. So this is what it will look like if you took an ink pen and went over all the guidelines, or went over all the lines, erased all the guidelines. That's kind of what you have left with. And yeah, so that's Dio. I'll openly admit I'm actually not like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan. I watched it like a season, but it was not a show I got into. So I know everybody likes it. It's like, oh, it's like one of the best animes ever. It's just like I don't like it. Yeah, it's just one of those shows that I can't get into. But apparently a lot of people like it, so that's cool. Anyway, thank you again, Pikachu, for the request. If you guys have requests, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. The way requests work is I take your name and what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just what I feel like drawing that day. So, yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video. Alright, later. Bye-bye.